The katana, the weapon of choice of weeb and samurai alike. But today, we're going to be putting a different weapon to the test. A weapon of a completely different warrior. And that is the keyboard warrior. Too easy! Let's see how well this keyboard warrior does against, let's say, a katana. We're what you call professionals. So as you can tell from the intro, today we are going to be testing, well, keyboard warriors.
Yeah, because I live in your mum's basement.
We've basically tested a couple of armors around here, and we thought, why not take it to the next level? The ultimate warrior's armor.
Yes, which includes not just armor, but also weapons.
A club of sorts.
Oh, well, it's got an edge. It's got, you know, an ergonomic edge, as well as shields, which definitely has a nice little bit of on-brand padding at the back too. We'll have to see how these go.
So we have a shield, a club, sword type thing, and of course we have Boromir's little armor here. So we are going to be testing, how effective would you be if you were an actual keyboard warrior?
Oh, this is going to go atrociously, but
I do so love the things that we do now.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's test these things.
I feel like we want lots of slow-mo today. There's going to be keys going everywhere.
So round one, we are going to be pitting keyboard against, well,
keyboards.
So keyboard warrior against keyboard warrior.
Yeah,
you get it.
How about we call that the troll slayer, and we call this the heated discussion.
Fair enough. I like it. Let's see what happens when, I don't know, we just smash these things together.
Yep, well, it's fair enough. Keyboard warrior versus keyboard warrior. Let's find out.
So that's round one completed, and I'm going to be honest, I expected this to break, and it didn't. This thing's solid.
Yeah?
That broke.
Well, I mean, it survived, kind of.
I expected this thing to be better. Well, what we'll do is we'll tape this back up, we'll get that ready to go again. But in the meantime, why don't we try this, which I was, genuinely surprised about. Why don't we try this keyboard against a sword now? Because I'm actually getting more confident with this one. So,
it's still good.
It's still good, yes.
Yeah.
Did you want to show them how that went?
Yeah, that's properly sliced. Yeah. It did like cut, then tear, then cut, then tear, then just snap. But that is the blade going all the way through.
So who won that round?
Oh, I've got two weapons, I win.
Yep, keyboard wins. Two keyboards, one sword, keyboard wins. But let's just...
It's still a weapon, that's the thing. It is still, like I could, wasted my way through. No, I have a dagger and a stick now. Let's do that again.
Let's just do it again.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I feel like we gave Troll Slayer a really good go and kind of won out, but I think it's time to test heated conversation.
Sure, why don't we test it this time with the katana, the weebu weapon.
Yep.
We tried it with its own kin last time, and it did more damage than I was expecting.
But all right, let me just totally jerry-rig this here.
3, 2, 1. So that concludes the round of the keyboard shield versus the katana.
Yeah.
And
look, defensive conversations, I feel, just aren't as good as just sheer attacks. I mean, our Troll Slayer worked well. This is
the thing,
barely
right?
holding together.
Let's just say we're in a zombie apocalypse, and you're in the middle of a giant city, and you need to protect yourself, and you're in an office building.
Fair enough. If you absolutely have nothing else, then this will work. But I kind of feel like just smashing it across a zombie's face would be better than trying to use it as a shield.
I perhaps agree with you. Yes, all right. So it's time for the final round. Let's get to the armor.
Okay, but
we have a couple of weapons for this.
good. I want to use more powerful weapons, and I don't really want to be wearing the armor. So I feel like we need to find another volunteer.
Sure. Sure. Oh, you didn't think I was going to wear the armor, did you? No, Boromir is going to be wearing the keyboard warrior armor, but we have a couple of different weapons today. We have a fan favorite, we have a spear, and a bow. Because just a nice variety.
Just an attack from range, as it were, and then come in for, you know, the stabs, the hooks, and the absolute decimative smashes.
This is last.
Makes sense.
This is first, and then we'll throw the spear in the middle.
Okay.
So let's just get to it. Last round, let's see how this armor goes. Before we continue with this video, just wanted to let you guys know that if you're enjoying this content and want to see more of this type of content, we actually have a Patreon, YouTube memberships, player, subscribe star. They're all available. If you want to help support us and help support this content, then you can head over to those places. There'll be links in the description. And guess what? We make dedicated content, behind the scenes content, Q&As, extra thoughts on videos. They're all available there. So if you like Shadiversity and you want to see some more, you can head over there, help support out the channel and help us make this content. It would really mean a lot. So thank you to all the people who are already subscribed and already help support the channel. So thank you all for watching. Let's get on with the video.
Bit of damage.
That was a bit of damage. However, I'd never thought that the keyboard was going to stop an arrow.
No, but we've found that because the head actually just barely fits through, all the plastic kind of grips the heart, grips the shaft. Yeah. So it's like barely sticking in. Doesn't matter whether it was broadhead or bullet head, but they're...
Now, to be clear here, we were using a 40-pounder, which is nowhere near like 100 pounds on the war bow.
That's true.
But the 100-pounder would just blow through everything. So we might as well try the 40-pound. And it worked surprisingly well. Like, these are really in here.
Yeah.
I think it was able to break the kinetic energy of these, especially these heavier ones.
Yeah, it just grips. The plastic just grips on the way through. So it's acting like a brake. Kind of worked.
Spear.
That's me.
You can go for the spear.
You want to get those arrows?
Yeah, I'll grab these
Thanks,
arrows.
Torrance. Three, two, one.
So that pretty much concludes our episode on keyboard warriors.
Yeah,
not that effective.
Oh, I feel like that was somewhat effective. Nowhere near as effective as stick, but in a zombie apocalypse, like, it'll stop. Claws probably won't stop arrows or swords or hammers, but you know, it'll stop something.
So if you guys are regulars of the show, you know this is the point where we give things functionality scores. So it is time to give the keyboard warrior, as it were, a functionality score. I give it 0.
0?
Yeah, 0.
Like nothing at all?
Nah, not very effective.
Look, for armor, fair enough. It wasn't really that effective, but for attacks like // backslash. Like, it had some form of effectiveness, so 3.
A 3. Well, you heard it here, folks, that Nate thinks that keyboard warriors are effective.
Somewhat effective. I mean,
Somewhat
not as effective, especially in the armor, as some of the other things we've done. Like that time we did zombie armor.
Yep, we
that was kind of
basically
good.
made tire armor, post-apocalyptic tire armor. Video's right here. You guys should check it out. I hope you guys enjoy it.
It's a good video.
Yeah. Bye, guys.
See ya.
See you in the next episode.